I want to break down in this video a concept that if you understand from start to finish, it will completely reshape the way you see your life, right? And exactly what kind of impact you can have based on your belief on the results that you get in life, right? If you can stay for the next 5 to 10 minutes to actually understand this, you never truly, really wanted to change, the results that you get in your life. If you truly do want to change it, you can actually grab a pen and paper and take some notes over the next 5 to 10 minutes, right? This is Tony Robbins, the guy here in the top right corner, who pretty much popularized this cycle of beliefs, potential, action, and results, and how they're all interrelated. Beliefs is the start of everything, right? Beliefs would be the things that you subconsciously believe about yourself, right? This means that I believe that I can do it or I can't do it, right? Those would be the two main beliefs. Doesn't matter what you're talking about. Those usually are the two main beliefs, right? Let's say objectively, right, you have the physical and biological potential of doing 20 push-ups. If you believe you can do 20 push-ups, you will likely set the intention of getting to 20. If you believe you can only do 5 or 10, then you will likely mentally be ready to stop there and not continue. Right? The importance of what you believe is how far you go into your potential. Right? If you decide that you can't do it, you tap into almost no potential. Right? If you believe you can do it, you tap into maximum potential, right? I have some, visuals here on the side. Now, what happens when you tap into maximum potential? Well, if we scroll over here, you get massive action. You get Kobe Bryant, right? You get Elon Musk. You get Tony Robbins. You get these kinds of guys, right? If you've seen, the movie Whiplash, same exact thing, right? If you do this and you decide that you can't do it, those are the beliefs you start with. That's going to lead to you tapping into very little potential. Then that means very, very little action. This is you sleeping on the couch getting nowhere in life, right? When you've got dreams to chase. And what happens when you take very little action is you get very tiny results. You're this guy with nothing in his pockets, right? You're getting nothing. Whereas when you take massive action, you get massive results. You're here on the private jet. You're here surrounded with, heart-shaped emojis, crying of tears. You're here in your, bachelor pad. You are pretty much compounding success. And this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It can either be a doom-fulfilling prophecy where it happens over and over. You get tiny results and you don't believe you can do it, so you tap into no potential, you take little action, it happens over and over. Or you believe you can do it, you realize you have massive potential, you tap into it and take massive action, you get massive results, it goes right back to your beliefs. But Michael, what if I truly don't believe I can do it? I want to be realistic. This is the number one thing that comes up for most people. They don't actually believe it, but they want to believe it. Michael, I want to believe I can do 100 pull-ups, but I can only do 20. Right? Maybe I can do like 25. I've never done 50. Right? So why would I believe it? Well, you must fake it until you make it. You must rewire your subconscious mind, excuse me. And how this happens is with the thoughts that you have every single day, the things you visual. So I'm going to actually break it down for you. It starts with reflection, affirmations, and visualizations. Right? This is reality. This is your mind, and the perception of reality is exactly what reality actually is to us. None of us, you watching the video, me here, will never truly know what reality is. It's not possible. That's completely fine. But all we can do is based on our beliefs and the way we see the world. That is how we experience reality. I can guarantee you, right? Anyone watching this video, if we were to be put in the exact same situation tomorrow, if we all live the exact same life, we will not all experience it in the same way. We will not all believe the same things about what happens to us. Right? Plato says it himself. Reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. Michael, how do I change my mind? How do I change my beliefs? If you can change your beliefs, which will quite literally, by domino effect, change the results you get, how do I change my beliefs if I don't believe it? 3 things. Reflection, right? Changes what you believe and why. You want to challenge yourself. What is reflection? It is literally sitting down. And I recommend, I made videos about this before, you fast. So you don't eat food for about 24 hours to 48 hours is even better, right? No food, only water, only tea, even coffee is fine. And you write out questions about, why do I feel as though maybe I don't deserve wealth? Because deep down you feel that way. When you're fasting, you're very, very mindful. You're very aware. You ask yourself when you reflect, you say, hey, why am I not giving my all at my job? You ask yourself, hey, why am I getting into fights so much with my girlfriend? And it's crazy how fast and how easily these answers come to you. Because when you ask it, you're forcing yourself to get an answer. So reflection is number one. This is where you start to dig up the hidden beliefs that you have. Number two is affirmations. Not too many people like this, but affirmations are good because this is how you literally just change your self-talk. Right? Change your self-talk by developing a habit of affirming a present state or positive belief. Everything I want is already mine. Right? I attract incredible opportunities into my life. I'm grateful for everything I have, everything I whatever that says. I can't everything I know, everything I am. Right? It's about being in the present tense and affirming over and over to yourself that you already have that. Right? Your conscious mind realizes that maybe you don't, and that's fine. But if you say it over and over and over enough times and you feel the emotions, and I made a video about this, like literally 2 videos ago about manifestation, which is so important for you, right? You should go and watch that for sure. I'm going to link it below. When you affirm things in the present tense and you feel it, right, and you feel the gratitude of having that state achieved, your subconscious mind is quite literally tricked into believing that is your state. And when it believes that is your state, it starts to follow up with the actions. That's why Maxwell Maltz talks about in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, highly recommend you read that, about the self-image being the most important thing for changing your life. If you don't see yourself as a fit person, you will not go to the gym, no matter what your potential is. You must change the way you see yourself. So affirmations are a way to hardwire and brute force your way into thinking and believing different things. And visualization is the last one. Visualizations. See and feel yourself in the first person, being the person you desire to be. Hold the vision, trust the process. Right? Literally visualize your way to your desired outcome. Right? You don't believe that you can make that shot. Well, visualize yourself making the shot because it's not real life, but you can picture yourself in your head doing it. And if you can't today, if you practice long enough and you try hard enough and you trust yourself to do it, you'll visualize yourself making a swish. If you do it enough times over and over and over, your subconscious mind will see that as your natural state again. It's just something that you do and you can't do anything but that. Right? An example for me was that when I first started getting into sales, I could not close a deal to save my life. So I started to really visualize myself closing deals. The feeling of closing the deal, of pitching the person, of collecting money, of feeling like I just made some money from the deal. I didn't close for 2 months when I was part-time. 2 months! I was on calls every night after work, and I couldn't close a deal. I was started to really, 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 really every night think about it, feel it, just believe it's true, and it happened. And then for months and months and months, I couldn't close a PIF. I paid in full. Right? There's 3 cases I couldn't close it, and I started to visualize and feel myself. I would imagine myself, there's a board over there. You can't see it, but there's a leaderboard in our sales office. And I'd visualize myself writing 3000, right? As if I just closed a 3,000 deal at plus 3330. And I was doing this over and over and over, and I did it. Like a couple months later, boom, I did it. I think it was like 2 weeks later, to be honest. And then $5,000. I was in sales maybe 7 months full time, 9 months total, and I hadn't closed the 5K PIF. Right? I couldn't do it. Right? And I visualized it over and over and over and over. And I think one or 2 months after I did it. And now I'm closing 5K PIFs. Like there was a day where I closed 2 in a row. There's a day where I closed 1, 2, 3 back to back to back 3 days in a row. I think by now I've probably closed like 10 to 20 of them. I think more. I think I've probably closed like 15 5K PIFs, 20. Right? About a year into sales now. Right? That's a big change. That's a really big change. So look, if you can really, I'm going to recap everything here. If you can change your beliefs, right, you will change and affect how much potential you tap into. This will lead to more or less action, and that will literally deliver the results that you get, and it will reinforce itself over and over and over. That's why it's so important that you start to change your beliefs, right? And you could do this by watching my video two videos ago where I talk about manifestation, right, and how you can actually like through desire and through willpower create the life that you want and attract, and these kind of like tactics and habits you can develop. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, literally there's nothing you can do except, quite literally just subscribe if you feel like it. I probably misspelled that, but if I didn't, subscribe. There you go. Subscribe, like, and just simply just follow me on the journey because I'm going to be making way more of these. I hope this helped. That's the number one most important thing. And actually, below I have a type form that's going to have you do a feedback or give me feedback on how well I did in the video. I'm stumbling over my words. Just fill that out. It takes 30 seconds. Tell me what I could do better. This way I can make better videos for you. It'll take you further in life and we can all grow. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, catch you on the next video. That's it. Bye-bye.